Whammy! Welcome to our second week of the Weekly Roar. I'm your host, Drayton Camerling. This is my pet lion, Leroy, and that's my co-host, Bryce Hassman.
This week we will highlight speech, basketball, wrestling, along with other news from around the school.
And now, we're going to go to some news.
I am here with Senior and CEO of Rogers Enterprises, Jonah Daylight. How did it feel getting a win on Senior Night?
Well, it feels pretty good. We played Springville and they beat us the first time. We got some revenge on them and it feels pretty good to get one last time on home court.
Jonah, what was your favorite memory of high school basketball?
Well, it's probably tonight, fouling out on Senior Night about 2 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, so that was pretty good.
Jonah, how do you feel about your mom taking a spectacular selfie of you before the game?
Well, it feels pretty good because I thought I looked pretty good, but if she was just in it, she'd probably crack the camera, so I probably made that camera a little better.
Julie, he doesn't mean that. He loves you.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you, Jonah, for your time, and would you like to say anything else?
If you got any vehicle issues, just give us a call at Rogers Enterprises 309-929-9158. 25-8 assistance.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Last Saturday on January 28th, the Lisbon Wrestlers attended the Tri-Rivers Conference Wrestling Tournament at Northland High School. Lisbon won the tournament by 98 points. The Lions walked away with 8 individual championships, including Kobe Seabrick, Cale Happel, Cooper Chase, Jack Buttress, Caden Kilber, Jake Jenna, and Logan O'Connor.
Now that's impressive.
Now as you'll see, you gotta pull back the tape, put it right like that. It's as good as new.
Plans to attend President playing high school level for 4 years. Hitting the buzzer beater right. He is also playing high school.
Hey everybody, I'm Nurse Julie for your healthy tip for the day. You know the cold and flu season is here and we do have cases of influenza and strep in the building. So just a gentle reminder that when you sneeze or cough you need to cover your mouth or your nose with your arm or with a tissue. But if you do it in your hand, if you forget, you gotta wash your hands. That's always the best thing to do. If not, you can always grab some hand sanitizer. But washing your hands is the best. Stay healthy by drinking extra fluids, getting plenty of rest, and if you have a fever of 100 degrees or more, or if you're coughing a lot, sneezing, a lot of spewing going on, I want you to stay home. That's how the flu is spread, and colds and viruses are spread. So if you're not feeling well, stay home. We want you here at school, but if you have a fever of 100 degrees or higher, you need to stay home for 24 hours fever-free before you can come back to school. So remember, gel in, gel out. We don't want those germs about.
So, tech tip of the week. Because of the internet issues we've been having, I know some of you have been struggling at home getting your homework done. So please make sure that you have your Google Drive set to work offline. That would be my tech tip.
I'm here with Ms. Robertson, one of the workers for the Book for the Blood Club, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions. First, how did you guys decide to start this?
Well, we wanted to increase students' home libraries, and we wanted to do it in a way that they could afford it.
And who was all participating in this event?
So it was me, Mrs. Henriksen, Mrs. Westner, Mrs. Autry, and Ms. Schultz.
Where can students buy the books?
The Book for a Buck store is located in the library.
And what is the money going to when kids buy books?
It's going towards buying more books.
And where can we donate books at?
You can just bring them to the district office or the elementary office.
Thank you.
Lisbon's large group speech team is preparing for state speech at Cedar Rapids, Washington High School on Saturday, February 4th. We got an interview with the coaches to learn a little bit more about the team and speech as a whole.
I'm here with the Lisbon large group speech coaches, and they're going to tell us about preparing for state. So first off, how's your large group speech team doing this year?
Very well. We have 9 groups going to state, which involves 25 students.
It's a great accomplishment to make it to state speech, and how big of it is an honor to make it to all state speech?
That's a huge honor. With All-State, very few get to go to All-State, and in speech, all schools are on equal as far as classification. So 1A to 5A, we're all equal. The judges have no idea, what classification you are. So when you go in, you are competing against all schools in the state, not just 1A. So whenever you go into state, you have 3 judges. At least 2 of them have to say you were one of the most outstanding performances we saw today in order to get to All-State. For an example, in group mime, they will only choose 5 from our quadrant of the state to go to All-State. So there will be 20 total from the entire state of Iowa. And the same with like solo mime, or 4 short films from our quadrant. So 16 total in the state.
Can you guys describe like the different ratings there are in speech?
1 through 4. 1 means you did really well. 2, there were some improvements, you have some things to work on. 3 means things really did not go well. And 4 is a disqualification, meaning you may have violated some rules.
When is All-State Speech?
All-State Speech is February 18th at Iowa State University.
And if a kid is interested in joining speech, what should they do?
Come talk to us, talk to other kids who are involved, and start planning some pieces, start looking into what speech is all about.
What benefits do people have in doing speech?
What I've seen from my students, it's a way for them to come out of their shell. It's really awesome to see the kids either from freshman to senior year just break out of themselves, be their own person, actually get to see a personality out of them. I think they really enjoy speech contests. And obviously speaking is something you're going to do, interacting with people is something you're going to do for a really long time. So the benefits go outside of the school day, within your job, within just communication in general.
Remember to follow our Twitter page at Pride Rock Blog. Contact Ms. Kibbe with any suggestions. Like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button for our YouTube. And come back next week.